So in this video, I'm going to be showing you everything that you need to know about the touch panel and the touchpad menu settings on the Sony A1 or Sony A7IV, which you're going to find on the setup menu under touch operation. This video also is going to apply to any other Sony mirrorless camera that has a viewfinder like the Sony A7III, Sony A6600, or even the Sony A7C. So let's check it out. So now with the most recent Sony cameras, we have the ability to track and to focus on our subject just by touching on the LCD panel. Or even if you're looking through the viewfinder, you can easily change your focus point from point A to point B just by touching on the LCD screen. However, this is something that you have to go into the menu settings and activate it yourself because it doesn't come like that straight out of the box, or might not be set up the way that you want it. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what the differences are between the touch panel and the touchpad so you can choose the best settings that are going to fit your needs. So for this example, I'm going to be using my Sony A1, but like I said before, you can use any other Sony mirrorless camera that has a viewfinder. So let's check it out. So the first step is to go to the setup menu, which is the icon with the toolbox, and go to page 5. Here you're going to see all the menu options that you have to optimize the touch operation function of your camera. So the first step is to turn touch operation on, and this is going to allow you to change the focus point on the LCD panel, as you can see here. But also it's going to allow you to change the menu settings with your fingers as well. Second step is to decide if you want the LCD panel to be extremely sensitive to the touch, especially if you're using the camera under very cold weather and you're using gloves. That's going to become very handy. Otherwise, you can use it in standard mode like I do. For the touch panel and the touchpad, it's a little bit confusing the way it's worded, but to understand it is quite simple. Touch panel means that you're going to be composing your image using only the LCD panel, and you're going to be selecting your focus point or zone using the LCD panel as well. On the other hand, touchpad means that you're going to be looking through the viewfinder to compose your image, while at the same time with your thumb, you're going to be touching on the LCD panel to specify the focus area. So if you decided that you're going to be looking through the viewfinder and compose your image like that, meaning that you're going to be using the touchpad, that's when you go to the touchpad settings and be more specific and tell the camera exactly what you want to do with it. The first option is going to be if you're going to be shooting in vertical mode, like for Instagram or YouTube stories, and you still want to change your focus point this way, that's when you have to activate this option. Your second option is going to be the touch position mode, and here you have absolute position and relative position. Absolute position controls exactly where your finger places a focus point on the LCD screen, meaning that if you put your finger on the right corner of the LCD panel, the focus point will show up exactly there. On the other hand, relative position means that you will tap anywhere on the screen, the focus point will show up somewhere close to where your finger was located, but then you have to drag the focus point exactly to where you want it. Next, we have the operation area, and this one is quite simple, and it just means that if you want the whole panel to be sensitive to your touch, or if you want it only, for example, to be right half or left half. And this is useful depending on which eye you're going to be looking through the viewfinder, or for example, if your nose is touching the panel and you don't want it to be changing your focus point by accident. And lastly, we have the touch function in shooting mode, and here we have the touch to focus and touch tracking. Touch tracking is going to be used if you're following a moving subject where you can tap on the LCD panel and track something that is moving. And touch to focus means that you're going to be using the panel to rack focus between two objects, as you can see here. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe for more camera filmmaking and tech videos. See you in the next one.